to win it all to us. Now he's trying to do it back home in Ohio. Thanks.
Randolph never really an above-the-rim player, but with his combination of strength and skill, he remains effective. Deft touch with that left hand.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But, yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
He might not get a better look than that all game. You have to get closer to him. He's not going to bite you. Get up in it.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And Randolph is able to post up or face up. And he's lethal either way. And that high arcing shot of his from mid-range, beautiful to watch, impossible to block. And on that right block, he's doing work down there because he understands how to use that wide base of his to get separation.
And now a look at the 2K leaderboard to see which point guards have been playing the best perimeter defense during the last month. Fifth best, Michael Conley.
And not only are these players tremendous at picking ball handlers' pockets, but as terrific point guards, they know how to clog passing lanes and come up with a lot of steals that way as well.
Absolutely. Their steals come from all over the court and in all sorts of situations. Transition, half-court sets, out-of-bounds plays, in the lane. They are the NBA's most complete defenders at the one-guard spot.
There it is, guys, that Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Here's Gasol. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Well, kind of an interesting paradox for Jeff Green. He's much better offensively playing at the power forward spot as a spread four, but defensively he's much better guarding threes.
Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
Playing with a lot of confidence, just some self-assurance. I like what we're seeing.
Randolph. Good. Now it's a 6-point Memphis lead.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
And the Cavaliers call time here. At this point of the game, always important to stay focused, and while the coach goes over the game plan, these players are getting a much-needed chance to rehydrate and refuel with Gatorade. And guys, we know the drill well, all three of us drinking the Gatorade too.
Yeah, no question. Right. I mean, Kevin, people have no idea the fatigue that can set in during a telecast. And so it's important for us to stay hydrated all game long.
Clark, you're always hydrated.
Yeah, I try to be, but it's usually with a combination of H2O and Gatorade.
I love Gatorade. And look at Steve, got the Gatorade shirt on.
Yeah, he's really immersed in the Gatorade.
Yeah, gotta love it.
Again, Conley missing. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's LeBron. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And while we have a chance, let's check out some stats for Michael Conley. He's averaging 16 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. If it was an average player putting up those numbers, we'd say they were spectacular.
Yeah,
but for him, they're simply run-of-the-mill.
And how much does that tell you about the talent he has? I mean, when the spectacular passes is average, that speaks volumes.
You know, LeBron has an interesting tradition during the playoffs. He turns his cell phone off, stops watching sports television, and instead he watches movies and reads books. That sounds like a good life lesson for all of us.
Perkins, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Jones comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. Conley with a wide open look. And there's the call on Perkins. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Smith is checked in. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I have no idea why he was fouling there.
And even the foul. I mean, you can't be wrapping guys up like that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's a meaningless play.
He hits the second from the line.
The two-possession lead is what they were looking for there, so they can deal with that one miss.
It's stolen by Green. Allen kicks to Randolph. No one near Conley as he lets it go. A nice shot by Koufos.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
And for LeBron, that tradition started a handful of seasons ago, Clark. They even catch him reading books before games.
Well, you know, I've heard it said that all readers aren't leaders, but all leaders read. And LeBron James, whether it's fiction or nonfiction, autobiographies of Malcolm X, Jerry West, and even his friend Jay-Z, he has dedicated himself to expanding his knowledge. That's a good sign.
As you did. You were a voracious reader.
I love to read. I've always loved to read.
The Grizzlies have had a disappointing game so far from the line. Only 3 free throws made.
Well, pretty good numbers this season at the line for this club. Right around 78% as a team.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Fires the 3. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Cavaliers ball. 13 feet away. Got it to go with no time left on the clock.
You talk about stepping up at a big moment. That is some fortitude, folks.
And we've reached the end of the third. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 6. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Nick Calathes is out there with Udrih. Then it's Lee. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Lure in the power forward position. Shots good by Lee.
He is bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. The majority of his points have come on that shot.
Here's James. Here's Mozgov. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
And a wide open look for Lee. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Jeff Green. He's checked in for Nick Calathes. Here's Dellavedova. Sinks the three-pointer.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
Udrih dishes to Green. Green left side. Out to Lee. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets it to go. Lee's got 5 points in the quarter.
A little lucky, frankly, but they did get it to go.
And it's Love missing.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Lee kicks to Green. Passes it to Gasol. Puts up a 3. Oh, that's offensive interference.
Well, the Cavaliers have to improve their approach against Gasol.
He has 12 points and also a block shot. He's been putting it up, and it's been going down 100% from the floor.
Yeah, he's just so focused right now. You can see it in his eyes.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Zach Randolph's checked in for Memphis. Conley now comes in for Beno Udrih. Shot is good, and the Memphis leads cut to just 3 points on the basket from LeBron.
They have a little extra mojo going here, a little extra pep in their step, more hustle in this second half. They're doing a much better job in terms of second chance points. You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
A nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
No good on the second free throw.
They definitely had the advantage inside. Another big grab a moment ago.
As you said, that inside game, so strong for them.
Boy, that's right, and they need to keep the pressure on. I mean, that puts tremendous pressure on the defense when you're pounding them inside. A close game like this can be won or lost on the boards.
Smith wide open. He fires. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Well, they're trying to come back here, but you've got to get a better look at the basket to get it done.
Right side, Conley. Out to Lee. Green passes to Randall. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. James with it. Now Green defending. LeBron kicks to Dellavedova. Off target with his 3.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
You know, earlier in the game, they had trouble getting on track, shooting a really poor percentage. But they've overcome that now, and they look to be in a nice rhythm and flow.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. He rallied the troops saying, nobody said it was going to be easy. They're not laying down. They're not going away. If we want this game, we have to take it from them. Kevin, plenty of fire in that speech.
From deep, James. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Wow. Wow. What a great performance from him. He's hit 3 in each half.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. James with it. Now Green defending. Goes up to the stripe. Here's Thompson. Marcus Saul picks up the foul. Seven-second difference, shot in game clock. Offensive rebound. Mozgov tries yet again.
Boy, look at the rebound totals. He is absolutely dominating out there.
Boy, that's been something to watch. My goodness.
And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
19 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Dellavedova. It's good! And now they trail by just 4. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Smart foul there. You've got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And you got to think those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Thompson dishes to James. A second chance effort. Connects!
It's a great play under the boards for him, and you know, that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Cavaliers making a switch here. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. So it's Memphis.